Hello, beautiful animal communicators, and welcome to this week's live power training. I want to talk today about confidence, and more importantly, reason, the number one reason why people do not fulfill their dreams, desires, and aspirations around animal communication. So, I want to see what area, if any, is an impact for you and impacts on the level at which you fulfill your animal communication dreams and desires. So let me get started. My screen's jumping about the place. That's better. Okay, so the number one reason I see, I've been teaching this work now for more than 20 years. So the number one reason that I see for people that want to do this work, it's their soul's calling. And if it's your soul's calling, just put calling in the comments below. Write calling in the comments. Because if it's your soul's calling and you feel that deeply and you have that passion and that desire to be a voice for the animals, to show up for the animals, to make a difference in the world of animals, then there's only one thing that is really going to stop you moving forward in that direction. And it is simply this: a lack of confidence. It's confidence that stops us moving forward. Now, I hadn't planned to talk about this bit, and I'm trying to stop myself because you know what I like. You know what I'm like. I can't help it. If I know something, I want to share it. That's part of my what I'm here on this earth to do. So I don't want to get too sidetracked. But the point being, and I was talking about this with students at one of our classes this week, where if confidence or a lack of is showing up in your animal communication work, I would bet my last penny, pound, dollar, cent on the fact that that will be showing up in other areas of your work and life too. It does not discriminate. When we have blocks and fears, they don't discriminate. They don't say, oh, we'll give you confidence over here and we'll take it away over there. It doesn't work like that. So if you're feeling a lack of confidence in your animal communication work, whatever area of communication work that might be, then that is showing up in other areas of your life too. And if you're listening to this and say, no, it's only in that area, I gently and lovingly encourage you just to investigate that a little bit more, because you would be the only person that I've ever come across in more than 30 years of doing belief clearing work and therapy work and coaching and counseling work where that is the case. So I just lovingly, gently invite you to do that, and we'll put that bit to the side and we'll come back to the main topic for today. So, confidence. Now, there's different ways our confidence can be impacted in our communication work. Maybe it's a lack of confidence in yourself. Maybe you lack confidence in yourself to do the work, to show up, to be who you think you should be as an animal communicator. And that's a training for another time as well, because there is no should, there's just you in the way that you do this work. So maybe your confidence or lack of confidence is around you and with yourself. Maybe your lack of confidence is directly connected to your beliefs around your capability and your competence and whether you actually can communicate and make a connection with an animal. So maybe you lack confidence in your trust and belief in your ability to do this work. Maybe your confidence or lack of is in publicly sharing what you get, whether that's in a public arena like my Facebook group where we've got the weekly practice teacher, or whether that's just between you and the person whose animal you're working with. If that is where you lack confidence, then you're not likely to be putting yourself in those situations where you're going to feel really shaky and underconfident and having a bit of a wobble. Maybe your confidence is more connected to, you might know that you can do it, you might believe that you can do it, you might have enough evidence to know that you absolutely are doing this, but maybe you really lack confidence in how to deal with the situation when the guardian says, no, that doesn't fit, no, that doesn't make sense to me, no, that doesn't resonate, no, that's not my dog, cat, monkey, goldfish, horse that you're talking to. Maybe your lack of confidence is how to handle yourself and handle the client should that happen. So I would love to know where your confidence most easily gets knocked in your animal communication work. So please help me out and put in the comments below where your confidence is most likely to be knocked or impacted. Because the thing is, confidence impacts us all. It impacts, it does not matter. It does not matter if you're brand new and just starting this and you haven't found your flow yet and you haven't worked out how you do this work best yet. It happens to those of us that have lots of experience and those of us who have a ton of experience and a wealth of animal communication work and successes under our belt. We are just human. We are just human, and we are open to human error. We are open to the humanness of just not having a good day, of not getting something right, of not handling ourselves or our clients as best as we could, and then it just all kind of goes downhill from there. So confidence and being not in our work impacts everyone, regardless of whether you're new or seasoned. So when I know what your confidence knocks are, then that helps me better support you here. But what I want to also say to you is that if you haven't seen the post already, I am running an event called Increase Your Animal Communication Confidence. And it really does what it says on the tin. Everything that I teach in that event is around helping you develop and increase your confidence. And the things that I've mentioned today, we will be diving so much more deeply into them with so many strategies. At the minute, I think the splurge says more than 18. I think I'm up to 24 actual proven strategies that are tried and tested that will help you develop and increase your animal communication confidence. So if you're feeling the wobbles in any area of your communication work, then you do not want to miss this event. All you need to do is type yes in the comments below and I will fire out the details to you. So the suggestions that I've given today will be really diving deeply into them. And if you want to come into the VIP room with me, you can have some one-to-one on really course correcting the beliefs that are holding you back. So you don't want to miss out on the VIP room. But that's what we'll be looking at in the event. So to keep this valuable for you in the here and the now, let's quickly go back and look at those suggestions or areas that are quite common for people when they are taking a little bit of a confidence wobble. So belief and trust in yourself. My top tip for you there is about affirmations. You want to start switching that narrative that you're telling yourself that you're not good enough, you can't do this, etc. You want to switch that narrative. You want to make it into something much more powerful, much more supportive, much more empowering. You also want to make it believable. So you don't want to come in with, I know that some people teach this, I don't. I don't think it's right. I don't think it works. I know it doesn't work. I absolutely know for 100% fact it does not work. Do not start telling yourself, I'm an amazing animal communicator and I get everything 100% correct every single time. If you're in a place of real doubt and disbelief in yourself and your capability, an affirmation like that is not going to work for you. It just won't, because it's too big a stretch. Your subconscious mind just will not believe it. It will know that you're BSing yourself. So don't go there, but you might want to say something like, I'm learning this and it's okay to make mistakes. I celebrate my mistakes and I learn from them so I can grow and become even better. That's much more powerful than, oh, I'm great and I'm amazing. So that's your first piece about trust. If you doubt your ability to connect, I've got a whole teaching topic on that during our event. The event's running over 2 weeks. You don't need to be there every single day. There's bits that you would want to be live for. There's bits you will be happy to pick up on the recordings or the replays. But that's one of the key teaching topics. When you doubt that you're even connected and you think that you're making it all up, we'll be doing a deep dive on that. But for here today, you want to start really getting a sense of what it feels like when you have a good connection. Start to track that. What does it feel like in your body? And just really make sure that you are as clear within yourself as you possibly can be before you go into any animal communication consultation. So if you're doubting your connection, then you are really wanting to create evidence points, benchmarkers for what has occurred for you when you've had successful connection and what has occurred for you when you've had not so successful connection. And then you can start to track what it feels like in your body to have good positive connection, and then you can catch that much easier if you're not connected, and then you just go off and do something else, reground, recenter yourself, and then come back either the same day or another day. So that's the second point. The third area was oh my goodness, I forgot now. belief in yourself, your connection, oh, and belief in your capabilities. So yeah, the first two are actually connected. Same strategy for the first two. And then what do you do? How do you keep yourself okay when the Guardian says nothing works? Now we're doing a whole piece on that. That's a whole training topic in its own right in this event as well. So I'll be doing a super deep dive on that because that's most people's fear. We go, what if it's all wrong? What if I look like a complete idiot and I let the person down, I let the animal down? All that is completely normal. So that's a whole dedicated teaching topic during the event. But for here, for you right now, what I would say is just always be honest and transparent. Don't make it fit. Do not make it fit, because if you're trying to make it fit, the guardian is going to feel that and it's just going to be off and they'll have lost trust in you as an animal communicator. So just own it. If nothing's matching up, own it. Keep it light. I teach this to my students all the time. Keep it light. As soon as you go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, I must have had a really off day. Oh my goodness. Your energy drops. The guardian feels that in that energetic connection that you have. She's losing or he or she's losing confidence in you. So keep it light and just say, really don't know what happened there, but I'd love to put this right for you. Can I give this another go? I'd like to give this another go tomorrow, and see what comes back from that. But you're keeping it light. You're offering to put it right. You're not letting yourself go into that deep dark dundrum of a place, which is the normal place to go. But you want to keep it light and just offer to do it again. Offer to do it again when you know you're going to be well rested, and there's a million other things that you can do, but I'll be talking about them more fully on the event. But there's some strategies for you right here, right now, that you can take three different things that you can do to start increasing your confidence, depending on what comes up for you. Maybe it's all three. Maybe it's all three, but whatever it is for you, please let me know in the comments below, because the more feedback that you give me here, the more I can tailor and fine tune these teaching topics in my event at the end of the month. So if you want the full details on that, just type yes below. And I can't wait to see you in the event and really dive into the juiciness of how you can become a much more confident animal communicator. And more importantly, that in turn will help you follow your dreams, follow your passion, follow your soul's calling, and make the difference that you want to make in the world for animals. Until next time, take lots of care. Bye.